If you're tired, even after a full night's sleep, if your hormones feel like they're on a roller coaster, or your skin, weight, and gut just won't respond to your healthy habits, you might be dealing with something bigger than just bad luck or getting older. Your body is working every single day to heal and protect you. But if it's overloaded with toxins, it just can't keep up. And the worst part, many of those toxins are hidden in the things you use and consume every single day. Your food, your water, your cleaning products, and even your makeup, just to name a few. If we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Tina Hergert, a registered nurse and a holistic health coach. And my passion and my mission is to help you take control of your health. In the last video, I introduced my 5-pillar feel-good formula. And today we're starting where every healing journey must begin, by removing what's hurting you in the first place. Because you can detox as much as you want, but as long as you keep putting back those toxins in your body, nothing can change. It's like pouring water into a cup with a hole in it. The level remains the same. I'm going to show you how to start detoxing the right way, by first removing the hidden exposures that are quietly holding you back. When most people hear the word detox, they picture juice cleanses, fasting, some crazy 3-day diet, but that's not real detox. Now, we do want to remove the toxins you currently have, but true detox is about removing the toxic exposures that your body is fighting every day. It's about stopping the flood of things that are interfering with your body's natural healing systems. Here's the good news. Your body is brilliant. It knows how to heal. You just need to take away the daily roadblocks. So there are 3 hidden toxin sources. First, let's start with your water. Most tap water, even if it meets safety standards, contains chlorine, fluoride, heavy metals, microplastics, and even traces of pharmaceuticals. These can mess with your hormones, contribute to fatigue, cause skin issues, and even impact your thinking. Brain fog, anyone? Did you know that chlorine is one of the major contributing factors to the mass number of people who experience hypothyroidism? That's because chlorine binds to the same hormone receptors on the thyroid, preventing thyroid hormones from actually binding and doing their job. That's right. It's one reason so many people have normal lab values, but are still diagnosed with hypothyroidism based on their symptoms. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that even if you drink bottled water, which I hope not because of the microplastics, or filtered water, that if you are on a city water source and you are bathing in the water, you are still getting that chlorine load. How? Our skin is the largest organ, and it absorbs the chemicals that it's exposed to. Simple fix. Use a high-quality filtration system. Now, I personally do not have city water. I have really good well water, but I still use a quality water filtration system, and that's because it removes other toxins like pesticides and herbicides, and it also structures the water for better absorption. What do I mean by that? The system I use has a variable pH setting, allowing me to have pure, naturally alkalinized water that has antioxidant properties and can further detox by better hydrating the cells, by pushing toxins out of the cells to be eliminated. But any good quality filter that will remove chlorine and fluoride will be beneficial. And please store it in a stainless steel or glass container, not plastic. I'll drop a link to the system I use in the description if you would like to check it out. So next is the food we eat. Our food supply is another sneaky source. Pesticides, preservatives, dyes, and hormone disruptors are all hidden in so many packaged and processed foods. The result? Inflammation, bloating, hormone imbalances, poor gut health, and immune system problems. Also, autoimmune diseases and even stubborn weight gain. So even when we think we are eating healthy by having raw fruits and vegetables, we are being bombarded with glyphosate, more commonly known as Roundup. This is sprayed generously on conventionally grown produce. So if you don't wash your veggies, or maybe you just rinse them underwater, you're eating all of that herbicide with every single bite. So remember that pesticides and herbicides are a petroleum-based product, so think oils. And that's so they don't wash off in the rain. It also means they won't wash off under running tap water either. Some quick wins. First, follow the Dirty Dozen and Clean 15 list to prioritize organic where it matters most. This list was recently updated, so if you haven't seen the newest edition, I'll link it in the description for you to download. Next, crowd your plate with whole foods instead of packages or processed foods. Of course, again, either buy organic or be very vigilant about cleaning your produce. Try to buy hormone and antibiotic-free meats, preferably grass-fed and grass-finished when possible. We will have to do an entire separate video on GMO, hormones, and antibiotics at a later time. There's just too much to cover. Next, swap inflammatory oils like canola or soybean oil for avocado or olive oil. Okay, I could talk about foods all day long, but for the sake of time, I'm going to continue on. Finally, our homes are supposed to be safe havens, but many are actually filled with low-level chemical exposures from cleaning products, air fresheners, makeup, laundry detergent, even scented candles. And that's just the start. If you're curious about other areas that toxins are hiding around the house, grab my free guide, Top 10 Toxins in Your Home. I will drop the link below. These chemicals can disrupt hormones, trigger headaches, cause chronic respiratory issues. Now, I'm not suggesting you throw everything out all at once. Instead, start small. Go through and look at the labels on the products in your home, and then find one or two things that you could swap that you use daily. For example, try a non-toxic laundry soap. Maybe switch your counter spray to one you can literally eat off of. I actually make my own using essential oils and safe concentrates. Okay, so that might have felt like a lot of information, but you don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Here's how you can start cleansing in the next 24 hours. First, start your morning with a big glass of filtered water and fresh lemon. Lemon stimulates glutathione production in the liver, which is our main detoxifier. You can also supplement with glutathione daily for a bigger cleanse. Toss one synthetic fragrance items like candles or dryer sheets or that old air freshener. Swap out your counter spray for a toxin-free version. I personally make mine with 2.5 pH water and On Guard essential oils. It costs literally pennies to make, and I can lick my counter after if I wanted to. Although, then I'd have to clean it again. Okay, if you want some other great recipes and swaps, I will also drop a link to my Greener Home site in the description for you. Now that you've started lightening your toxic load, your body's ready to absorb and use good nutrition, which is exactly what we'll cover in the next video. I'll walk you through how to nourish your body with therapeutic nutrition, and we'll cover using my 9-inch plate method so you can finally eat in a way that supports your hormones, your metabolism, and your mood, all without dieting. What did you find most surprising about the hidden toxins? Drop it in the comments. And don't forget to grab your free guide, Top 10 Toxins in Your Home, and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next step in your 5-pillar reset, because we are just getting started. See you next week.